Okay, we are live, Carl. I'm here to help you figure out how to send out a newsletter broadcast. I guess AWeber calls it a broadcast. That's what I learned when I went through this. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. Now, this right here obviously is you're logged into your AWeber account. Up here is the list that you are currently going to send to. I have set up 3 lists here. I have my vacation list, my online rhino list, and my Be Healthy newsletter list. So I'm not actually going to send a message, so I'm just going to leave it. If right now we'll set to online rhino, and so it's going to go out to that list, which technically has nobody in it. When I imported my list, I didn't do it correctly. I put everybody in only one list, and I should have put my online rhino people in that list and my health wellness letter in that list. I'll probably just separate that later. So let me actually do the vacation one since it actually has people in it. Okay, so this list has 358 people in it. So now if I want to send a newsletter, I go up to messages and you have basically looks like 3 different, I don't know what this last one is, but these 3 things here are, this is the autoresponder, this is the broadcast, which is a one-time thing, and then this is a blog broadcast, which goes off of your blog. So if you have a blog, you can basically send a message from your blog. I have to try that out sometime. But if you want to create an autoresponder like we did with vacation, you would use this. But since we are going to do a newsletter live real-time message, we are going to choose broadcast. Now, here, this is one that I sent earlier, a test. So it was sent to no subscribers. But if I want to create a broadcast, I just go ahead and click create a broadcast. And then you insert your subject line here. I guess I can send a real message, but I don't really have a message to send. So I'm just going to go ahead and click, here, let me see if I can come up with a message really quick. I'm just going to do test. You type in whatever the subject's going to be, and then down here is where your message goes. Now you can see this right here is if you have the person's name, you would use that, and it would actually put their name in there. But I'm not going to 100% take it out. And then of course you would put your message here. You just start typing whatever it is you want to type. And if you want to add things, like if you had your follow me Twitter already set up in AWeber, you can click that there, and it says I have no account set up, so it won't put anything. But if I had my Twitter, my Facebook account here, it would actually add a button to my email. It's kind of nice. You could put your signature if you had a signature. Instead of having to write it every time, you can just put that in there. If you created your signature with your picture, which I think I'll do later. If you want to put an image, you can just scroll that or drag it in over there, and then you could upload an image. Or if you already have one in your gallery, you can do that as well. You can even put a video in. Everything's draggable, as you can see. That's nice. And then if you want to add an article, you can do that. Or just another paragraph, you can do that. You can even put dividers. And this is dashed. If you want it to be solid, just put solid. It's just, just all kinds of stuff you can do to make your letter nice. So once you're done, I even think there's templates, but again, I don't know if I would ever use a template. But if you want to use a template, they're all here. I'm not going to. So I'm just going to click off, and then click next. And then now it's asking me if I want to share with my homepage, a broadcast archive. Publish your broadcast to a web page. Subscribers can view it online. Might be nice, but I'm not going to do that now. Okay, and then next, I'm going to go ahead now. And so right here, you can choose a scheduler, which if you wanted to send it now, you could, or you could pick a day in the future to send it, and you just click on the day and the time, and this is your time zone, and it'll send it based off that. I'm just going to leave it on. I'm going to send it right now, but if you wanted to send it in the future, you might want to do that. And it's probably good to send out things at a certain time every day, but right now, I'm not sure exactly what that would be, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Here is the list that it's going to be sent to, vacation, because that's what I had up here. So make sure you have the right list, and then you could even choose a segment of your list. If you wanted to only send it to active subscribers, add it in the last 7 days, add it since yesterday, or all subscribers, which I'll leave all. And then you can even include other lists if you want. So if you had other people, like this is the vacation list, if I wanted to also include these people, I could do that as well, but I'm not. Okay. And then I'm going to click save message. And this gives me my spam score. So if that spams, I don't really know how high it should be or low. I'll have to look into that. Maybe AWeber has a tutorial, but that's pretty low, I'm thinking. So if I want to schedule it, I can schedule it or I can send it now. So I'm going to click on schedule because I want to, just to see how that works. Oh, this is back to that scheduler, so I could schedule for later. So anyway, I just got sent back to where I was before. So if I wanted to send it now, I would click send now, and it would go to my list, but I'm not going to. Here's the other one I did. It tells you how many opened, how many clicked, how many bounced, and how many complaints you got. And that's pretty much it. So basically a broadcast, again, is something you send right now. Nobody that's added to your list will see this message. Like if you added somebody to your list tomorrow or 5 days from now, they are not going to get this message unless you manually come in here and resend it to them. That's the difference between a broadcast and an autoresponder, or what they call a follow-up series. Okay, you put somebody in the beginning of a follow-up series, they're going to get every email that you have scheduled in that series. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, but I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. See ya.